Welcome back to my channel. Today we have more ghost and paranormal videos that would twist your night into horror. Let's get right into it.
The next clip shows a man who was at work, operating a large crane late at night. At the beginning of the video, everything seems completely normal as he drives the crane. Then something terrifying happens. Something that's very hard to explain. Let's watch the footage. Suddenly, the crane stops and refuses to move forward. What's frightening is that there's nothing in front of it, at least not to the naked eye. But on the camera screen, the man can clearly see a figure standing right in front of the crane. When he looks again with his own eyes, the path is completely empty. No one is there. It's said that the figure...
Again, this is an example of the lenses on cameras, phone cameras, this or that type of camera. Once again, they can catch stuff that the naked eye can't see. So this situation would have spooked anybody, bro. Imagine that you driving, you know what I'm saying, you trying to do your job, you got the crane, and then it won't go forward because it look like somebody's in front of the crane, but you go check and nobody's there. And as you can see, dude got right up out of there. He was not playing. He pulled right off. So let's get back into it, man.
The camera is the reason the crane froze. And many believe that this figure is not a normal human at all. What do you think? The following footage was captured in a forest somewhere in Africa. While a group of tourists were exploring the forest at night, they were suddenly struck by a group of people performing strange rituals. One tourist quickly took his camera and began secretly filming them. By chance, the camera captured something mysterious and terrifying. A creature appeared, floating strangely above the fire. This creature was white and transparent. It is believed that these people were sorcerers secretly performing these rituals in the forest, and that what appeared was a real ghost. What do you think? A man says that he recently started hearing strange noises inside his home and seeing objects move on their own, but no one believed him. So he decided to start recording everything that was happening. One day, while he was home alone, he heard a strange noise coming from his bedroom. He immediately took his phone, started filming, and went to investigate. But what happened next was terrifying.
Whoa, what the Man, this is too freaky. Way too freaky. Whoa, what the
Suddenly, objects started moving on their own. But the truly horrifying moment came when the man looked toward the TV. And behind him, a creature appeared, moving slowly. He turned around immediately, but there was nothing there. The man now believes his home is haunted. What do you think? He was driving when something terrifying happened. This video, recorded by a dashcam in 2021, shows a man driving home from work late at night on a highway when something frightening and inexplicable appeared. Right in the middle of the road, he saw what looked like a small child. Wearing a shiny jacket or blanket, appeared in the middle of the road. The man immediately called the police to report a child walking alone and in a dangerous situation. Police rushed to the location and searched the entire area for the rest of the night. But they didn't find any child. They later confirmed that no missing child had been reported anywhere nearby. What appeared on that road that night remains a mystery no one has been able to solve. So, what do you think he saw? He was alone at home with his baby, but what happened was terrifying. The following video was posted by a man from Australia. He says he was alone at home with his child. Late at night, he was playing with his baby. Afterward, he went to his bedroom and decided to keep an eye on the child through the baby monitor. And suddenly, something extremely frightening appeared.
Police. Also, the uncertain safety seniors that's fallen flat and must expressed in past.
Yes, that's fallen flat and must expressed.
When you look closely, you can see a small hand appear on the right side of the bed. Then it quickly disappears. The man was shocked and horrified when he saw that hand, because he has only one child, and the baby was alone in the room. He says he ran immediately to his child's room, but found no one there. Now the man is terrified for his son and believes that his house may be haunted. So, what's your explanation?
So with that being said, I was wondering, like, what was by the kid's crib? Because when the father said he walked in there, he said he didn't see anything by his son's crib and that he only had one kid, which is understandable. But as he was watching that footage on the camera, like, what was that? Like, was it a toy right there? Was it a stuffed animal? What was it? So I'm pretty sure that he probably don't know. He probably didn't think about it. Even if it was like a toy or a stuffed animal, he probably thought, man, that can't move. It's an inanimate object. No, it ain't got no soul. It can't. But I was just wondering. That's why that certain people he should have recorded that too, and then just showed every public like, yo, not this in here, so you can just take a look to see like what was that. But as you can see, his kid, man, his kid, whatever that was reaching for his kid in the crib, the son was crying. He didn't start screaming hysterically. So who knows what that was, man? Who knows?
Appeared. He was alone in the house, but what happened next was terrifying. Recently, a man posted recordings on his TikTok account showing horrifying things that started happening in his home. He says he used to live in peace, but lately, strange and frightening events have begun occurring inside the house. So he decided to start filming everything to prove to people that he wasn't making it up. The story began on this night when the camera captured something frightening that he couldn't explain.
Did somebody open the door?
Suddenly, the door opened on its own for no reason, and when he approached it, it closed by itself. But that wasn't all. Just a few days later, late at night, his dog began barking uncontrollably. The man immediately went to investigate, but what he saw was terrifying.
Some paranormal shit. So, first of all, so this picture fell down, and I know what you're gonna say, oh, it was just the wind or whatever, but coincidentally, a bunch fell down in the other room, too. Let me show you. Hold up. Holy shit. Started taking everything for no freaking reason. Holy shit, there's somebody out there. What the fuck? Holy shit, there's somebody out there. What the fuck?
From the window, he saw a tall, dark, shadowy creature standing near the entrance of the house. Then, in the blink of an eye, it vanished, almost as if it had never been there at all. The man...
The spirit out the window, that was interesting, but I was just wondering how dude was seeing it. Obviously he was recording it because that's how we see it through the camera, but as you can see, I think that's another example of the lens picking up something that the naked eye can't see, because that spirit could have still been floating, standing, whatever, standing outside when he opened the door, even though we couldn't see it with the naked eye. But you know what I'm saying, I don't know.
He saw could not possibly have been an ordinary person. He believes it was a ghost. So, what do you think? The following footage was captured by a paranormal explorer. This time, he went late at night to investigate a supposedly haunted house. To reveal any living presence inside, he began filming with a thermal camera, but what the camera recorded was terrifying.
What the hell? What is that? What the?
The camera captured the face of a small child moving inside the closet. But when the man lowers the camera, no one is there. And there isn't enough space inside the closet for anyone to hide, no matter who they are.
The about this one is you can obviously see like it's like a small kid or a doll, whatever it is, moving. But whatever he was recording on, this was different in here. You could tell, I don't know, it was some type of camera or something, but as you could tell, it was different. It was yellow, and then plus he had it on a mode that it only pick up the heat sink. I believe that's the that's a heat sink mode where if you scan a room or if you look at people, it'll pick up your body heat. So if I'm correct, and that's what that was, that's even wilder. That's even wilder, man, because it goes to a whole nother level of how we just don't understand what the ghost and paranormal actually is, though. So that is, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. So yeah,
that's why it's believed that what appeared was not a normal human being. At this point, the man became certain that the house is truly haunted. What do you think? The following video was recently posted on TikTok, and it went insanely viral. It was filmed by a man from Mexico who says that on this morning he was on his way to work. Suddenly, something strange and terrifying appeared in front of him, so he took his phone and started recording. What he captured was chilling and completely unexplained.
Mira, ma, Lore. Mira, Lore, mira otra vez, mira. Dale, mira. Dale, vení, mira acá, mira.
¿Qué? ¡Ay, boludo!
Mira, Nicolás, vení acá, Nico.
¡Ay,
mira!
¡Ah! No me muero.
¿Qué es eso?
No.
Mira, ¿qué es eso?
Se vuelve esto de rastrillo.
Ay, no, tengo miedo. A ver.
No, boludo, no.
A ver.
Sí, vos estás haciendo un chiste.
No, boludo, ¿cómo que estamos acá todos,
Ay,
mirá.
déjame joder. Correte, Nicolás, correte. No.
Mira.
Suddenly, the chair started moving on its own. The man says that this chair belonged to his grandmother, who died just a week ago. So he believes that her spirit is still present in the house, and that she is the one who moved the chair. What do you think? She was in the car when something terrifying suddenly happened. The following video was recently posted by a girl on TikTok, and it went viral quickly, reaching nearly 20 million views. While she was sitting in the car with her friend, parked near a restaurant, this suddenly happened.
Hi. Oh my god, Tiana, go! Go! Oh my god! Tiana! It's okay, honey. Tiana! Oh my god!
A strange woman with horrifying face tried to open the car door. The two girls panicked and drove away from the area. The girl says that the woman's face looked extremely strange, almost like a zombie, not a human. What's even creepier is that when she posted the video, many people from the same area commented saying they had also encountered the same strange woman. She had been trying to open car doors, and even attempting to open the doors of houses and walk inside. So it's always best to keep all your doors tightly locked. This video back to 2025. It was recorded by a CCTV camera. The woman who owns the video says she decided to install security cameras after her children began telling her that they had repeatedly seen objects moving inside the home.
With that being said, man, that was a good video. A lot of good clips. I said everything I had to say. I don't think I got to bring up anything else. So with that being said, I'm out. Peace.